I could, I would bring the whole hood to the top of the world. When me is my world for free. I'm trying to give you what you came to see. Yeah.
Kings and queens, what's going on? What's happening? I hope you're having a day just as amazing as you are. And if not, you better believe the best is yet to come. I hope you're fired up. I hope that moxie's running through your veins. Let's get it, baby. And so I want to talk to you about a couple things, but I want to start out with a couple questions, if you will. Do you ever feel like the goal that you're going after, it's all over? You're throwing in the white flag? Do you ever feel all the effort that you're putting in to go after that particular goal is just in vain? Do you ever feel like your body is just telling you, please give up? Well, if so, I want to tell you this. Keep going, because that's the only way you're going to make the comeback. Let's get into it. And so I want to talk to you about this kid called Patrick Mahomes on the Kansas City Chiefs at the quarterback position. And so if you watched the Super Bowl, it was an amazing game. But the games leading up to that game for the Kansas City Chiefs were just as amazing. Because you know what? The first game in the playoffs, they're going against the Houston Texans. And the Houston Texans had a great start to the game. They find themselves up 24-0. If I was on that Texans sideline, I would have said, hey team, we got it in the bag. All we have to do is get a couple first downs, get a few more field goals, and there's no way this team could come back on us. But see, there was a different belief in that Chiefs locker room at that point in time. They were down 24-0, and they said, hey, we're not out of this just yet. We're going to keep on fighting, and if we fight until we have nothing left in the tank and we still lose this game, then so be it. But see, they kept fighting to the point where, hey, they broke the will of those Houston Texans, and they ended up proceeding on to the next game. And so then they find themselves in a battle against the Tennessee Titans. Coming into the game, people were talking about how the Tennessee Titans had a run game in Derrick Henry who was unstoppable at that point in time. But the Chiefs down 10-0 at some point in that game, 17-7, still came back to win that game as well. And they shut the critics up that said Derrick Henry was going to run through their defense. And so now we're in the biggest game of any NFL player's career, the Super Bowl. And so leading up to the fourth quarter, Patrick Mahomes had been so-called shut down the whole game. But Patrick Mahomes kept telling his teammates on the sideline, we have to just continue to believe. He told Tyreek Hill, hey, 10, keep believing in this team as you believed your whole career leading up to this point. And so that whole team bought into that belief system that Patrick Mahomes had, even though Patrick Mahomes had not had a great game until that point in the game. But Patrick Mahomes fought through like any great soldier would, and he came up victorious. He came up as the MVP of that Super Bowl, leading his team to 21 unanswered points. Patrick Mahomes indicates and depicts the qualities that we need to take throughout life. If we want anything as bad as we want to breathe, as Eric Thomas would say, we can't ever give up. We can't ever feel like we need to wave the white flag. We can't ever feel like it's over. Kings and queens, all I want to leave you with today is continue to fight the good fight. Because that is the only way you're going to make that comeback. That's the only way that you can fight to get to that goal that you want to attain. That's the only way you can win your Super Bowl. So I want to leave you with these three things, and here they are. So the first one, as I've been preaching all throughout this video, is believe. Believe in yourself and believe in that goal that you have for yourself. No matter what the odds may seem, no matter what the world would tell you to believe or what people tell you about your goal or dream, continue to just believe. And secondly, surround yourself with people who have a great belief system or the same belief system as you do, because these people will not let you walk away from that goal or dream that you have for yourself, but instead, they will push you towards it that much more. And lastly, as long as you have breath in your body, that means you have time. And if you have time, that means you have opportunity. And if you have opportunity, that means you have a chance. And you're going to say a chance for what? A chance for the comeback. Why do I need to believe that I can make a comeback? What makes you believe I can do it? What made Patrick Mahomes believe he could do it? Not once, not twice, but 3 times in the greatest games of his young career. Because he had a great belief system, because he had people that believed in him, and because as long as he had breath in his body and that clock was ticking for that game, he knew he had time. So kings and queens, as always, don't stop believing. Dream big and keep chasing. And until next time, I'm out.
Do you wanna be?